Hey everybody, Joe here. Today we're doing another dehydrating video. This time we are doing mixed vegetables. We've got peas, corn, carrots, green beans. This is a really easy one. I already weighed it. It's a 2-kilogram bag. I took a photo of that to highlight on the weight. Rather than spread it out on the trays and then try to figure out the weight of it before dehydrating, so I'm not going to get the whole bag on there. I'm going to weigh what's left, subtract that from 2 kilograms, and that'll be my starting weight. So we're going to open up the dehydrator here. Got 5 trays. Now this is a really easy dehydrating video. Really great if you're just getting into dehydrating, if you're a beginner. You don't have to blanch any of the vegetables like you typically might have to do. That's all done in the process for getting ready to freeze. So all we do is we take our frozen veggies and we spread them out on our trays. And we want to spread them out so there's air in between them. We don't want them all clumped together. Couple more up here. That's one tray. Here comes number 2. Spreading them out. These mixed vegetables, they're all nice and small. They're already blanched in the freezing process, like I said. These are going to dehydrate fairly quickly. We're probably looking at between 6 and 10 hours. A little bit too much on that tray. Spread those out. That's better. We're almost done here. Couple more. Last tray. Bear with me. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Put the lid back on it. Now to determine what the weight is of what we've got frozen before dehydrating, I'm just going to close this bag up. Find a clip here. Oh, we'll put the clip on after. We don't want to weigh the clip. So we'll just do this. So to weigh them, we started it with 2 kilograms. We loaded up the trays. We're going to weigh what is left. We'll take the 2 kilograms, subtract what's left, and that's the weight of the frozen vegetables that we're starting with before dehydrating. So what we have here is 2.5 pounds. 2.5 pounds, which is just over 1.25 kilograms. I'll write that down in a bit so I don't forget, although I will have it in the video, so I can't forget. Put these back into the freezer. Put these away. Get rid of these. We're done with the scale until after they're finished. So now we're going to plug in the dehydrator. Now we will double check the temperature we have it set on. For vegetables we want 135 degrees. I'm set at 160 degrees right now from last time I dehydrated chicken. You may have seen that video. I'm going to dial this down a little bit 135. Now this should take, I'm guessing, 6 to 8, maybe 10 hours at the very most. I'm going to check it every couple hours and rotate the trays, bottom tray to the top, and work my way down. And I'll show you some of that as we go along. I'm going to turn it on here now and I'll check it back. Once it's fully dehydrated again, I'll do the last video clip, edit it all together, and get it uploaded for you guys. This is a really easy one. Like I said, no blanching involved, just straight out of the freezer, spread them out on the trays, 135 degrees, turn it on, rotate the trays every so often. These rehydrate really well. I've been doing these for 16 years. I think it was March 2004 the first time I dehydrated this stuff. And I was getting ready for a 6-month-long solo canoe trip, so I needed a lot of food ready. And this is great for backpacking, canoe tripping, sea kayak camping, or long-term storage around the house. If you don't have room in the freezer, or if you're worried about a power outage, you can build up your dehydrated supplies. All kinds of great things you can use for this. Okay, and we're back. So here we're just going to check our trays, maybe rotate them down a little bit, see how we're doing. Coming along nice, a little bit of rotation. Put the upper trays down, bottom trays up. Go. A couple guys trying to jump ship here. We can't have that. They've got a ways to go yet, so we're about 4 hours into it so far. We started this around 11 o'clock. It's just about 3 now. Going by what I see here, we're probably looking at another 4 hours, maybe 5. So we'll check back in. Probably check back in about another 2 hours. Rotate the trays again. Maybe switch it down from 5 trays to 4 trays. Put the heat back on, we'll keep her going. So I'll be back in a bit with some more. Okay, and we're back. So the veggies are all dehydrated. They're nice and crisp. Falls apart. I switched them down to 3 trays the last time I rotated, and they're all done. They were on the dehydrator for about 9 hours in total, give or take. And now we're going to dump them all into this bowl and weigh it. The scale is set to counter the weight of the bowl. Yesterday we started out with 2.5 pounds of frozen vegetables, which works out to 1.1 kilograms. Once we get the dehydrated vegetables into the bowl, we'll see what the weight difference is. We'll be right back once we get the bowl loaded. Okay, and we're back. So we've got the veggies all into the bowl. Got them on the scale here. Now I've already weighed this and wrote it all down, but I'll just do this in front of the camera as well. So we started out yesterday, it was 2.5 pounds, which is 40 ounces. What we now have is 6 ounces. So we've gone down from 40 ounces to 6 ounces. And in metric, from 1.15 kilograms, which is 1,135 grams, we now have 170 grams. So a huge weight savings right there. So that really adds up when you're doing backpacking trips, canoe tripping with portages, things like that. Now that's not all I use this for. I'll also use it around the house, particularly in the winter time. Throw it in some soups when I want something fast, if I'm out of other ingredients. Load them up here into this Ziploc bag. And here we go, a few more. So what started out as 2.5 pounds of frozen vegetables is now down to 6 ounces. And there you go. So for long-term storage, I would put this into the freezer. I could put an oxygen absorber in it, or vacuum seal a bag, or just put it in the food cellar. Food cellar is going to be good for at least a year. I've done this many times before. Throw it in the freezer, you're going to get multiple years out of it. Myself, I'll be using this all up in the coming months on some backpacking trips, bicycling, canoe tripping, and so on. So that's it for now. I'm going to end this video here, edit it all up, and get it uploaded to YouTube for you. See you soon.